Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tea and Pajamas. I've got this one on today. It's not tea, but it's coffee, and this is take two. I did this in the living room earlier and decided the backdrop was a little bit boring. I'm not sure what you're seeing. Oh, I think you're seeing the closet. Let me close that. There. Oh, you're seeing this. Okay. The tea today is lemon ginger green tea by Wonderful Tea Company, and it was a gift from Mad Hatter Tea Review and his wife. Behind me I have my bat wreath that was on my front door from my old apartment, some bar art that I made with bloody paint, and the stained glass found glass objects picture made by my sister-in-law down in Marquardt. She did say that she's going to try and maybe put some of her artwork up to her Facebook, so people can see it. Maybe she can get some orders, and maybe post pictures from her craft stores and gift shops that she has items in as well. Okay, this is one of my DIY mugs. The stickers are from Spooky Cat Press, and the mugs are from my cousins. Oh, my cousin and his wife. It's a pleasant green tea blend with lemon and ginger. On the first take, I didn't get the water hot enough, and all I could taste was the lemon. It tasted like warm lemon water, and I could taste the ginger a little bit, but not as much as the lemon. Something's floating across my face there. Okay. And because I already had a cup, I'm not tasting it quite as much now. I'm still tasting the lemon first, and then the ginger kind of comes up behind. You're supposed to steep it for 3 to 5 minutes and then gently squeeze it to release the flavor, the benefits and the flavor into your cup, because it's supposed to be good for immunity and clarity. It's the green tea and the ginger and the lemon. And, well, lemon has vitamin C. Ginger is supposed to be good for that as well. And it's a nice combination. I don't know about clarity. My brain has always been kind of foggy. I'm not sure about the lighting here, though. I look red. For some reason, it looks kind of weird. I'm sitting directly under the ceiling fan. Let's see. What haven't we talked about lately? I got the bed frame for my bed that I'm getting from my sister and brother-in-law. It's not an antique, but she did say that the platform bed frame can be adapted to an antique headboard if I find one. In other words, I can attach it somehow. So there's that. So I can customize it, and with the way I like DIY, the sky's the limit pretty much. Well, unfortunately though, my imagination always tends to outstrip my budget. So maybe we can find something for little or no money. And again, I'm not sure I'm putting this video up. I should have saved the other one because it was a lot more flattering in terms of color. So this might not make it up to my channel either, because there, if I lean back, there we go. I'm not quite as red, but I still look kind of red and pink and look kind of sick. And the camera angle is the same between the table and the chair. I'm not sure, maybe I'll move the camera closer. That seems to help a little bit. But yeah, this is not a very good look. It looked better in the other room because of the lighting, so you may or may not see this. I might just take a look at this and then not post it. Anyway, where was I? The bed frame is here. The mattress will be coming maybe next week. Entertainment Center, I'm not sure. That's still up in the air. And is this hair just has like a mind of its own? It's like something's just floating out in space there, and I can't really. Static electricity, and I can't. Against the white backdrop, still my hair just with the static, it just kind of does its own thing, and it's kind of hard to see where the hair is. So, bed is going to be put together here in a week or over a little over a week. Entertainment Center, I'm not sure. Internet's still on hold because I'm waiting till I get the Entertainment Center set up and get all the items on that. As far as the computer, I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. I was looking forward to a sewing table that I'm planning on getting from one of my other cousins, but it's going to take some logistics on him and his wife's part, because it's a long story, and I've already talked about it before. It's not really comical. It's just kind of sad, but we'll get it when we get it. Again, I'm still, even with this hotter, I'm still tasting the lemon more than I am the ginger. I can smell the ginger a little bit, but it's still basically, to me, heavier on the lemon. I've had it before, and other times I could taste the ginger more, but my nose is getting kind of stuffy. I think I'm catching a cold, or maybe it is just allergies, because I was sneezing earlier. So it's probably spring allergies getting ready to kick in. Hence my face looking more like a potato than normal. But then again, you're used to that. My face swells, and it inflates and deflates, and some camera angles are just better than others, and the lighting just really is in and out here. Okay, back to the tea. My take on the tea, I'm not tasting the ginger as much today as I do sometimes because my nose is a bit stuffy. But typically, you can taste the lemon and the ginger together, paired quite nicely with the green tea in the background. Right now, I'm tasting mostly just the lemon with a little bit of ginger in the background, and the green tea is under everything. Which means maybe I need more of it to make me feel better. We'll see. So, now I'm tasting a little bit more, more of the ginger on the back end. So to wrap things up, do I like the teas? I love it. It's not as good when your nose is stuffy because you can't taste the complexity of flavors that are in the tea. Because they're there, they play well against each other, the lemon and the ginger. Right now I'm tasting more of the lemon than the ginger, obviously, but the ginger comes up on the back. But when you're not stuffy, you can taste the lemon and the ginger together like a lemon ginger cookie, and that's basically what I said in the previous take on this. Is that what it reminds me of? I've had lemon ginger cookies, which I think is an English thing, and they're pretty good. Lemon and lavender is pretty good too. I digress. So, it's good. Yes, it's good if you have a cold or allergies, but you can't taste it as well when you need it, unfortunately. But I do highly recommend Wonderful Tea Company lemon ginger green tea. If you can find it in your area, please by all means give it a go. If you're in the vicinity where Mad Hatter and his wife live, check their YouTube out anyway. And you can always message them or comment to them if you're in their area to see what shop they bought the tea at, so that you can buy it yourself. Furniture's slowly coming in. Sewing table will take a while. Entertainment center, I have no idea when. The computer might have to wait for the sewing table, although if I do put the computer on the sewing table, I won't be able to use the sewing table because it is a fully functioning antique sewing machine. So this is going to be fun. So I might have to find something else to put the computer on. And the blue chairs, it's probably a good thing I didn't upload and leave up my apartment tour, or did I? I don't think so. I took it down, I think. I was going to put it up and took it down. The blue chairs that I have are going to be going because my sister said to me not to waste time on getting covers for them because we're getting the dining table. So basically she's taking those back. The breakfast bar chairs are disappearing. Oh, I just thought of something humorous. When I posted the picture of the box for the bed frame, for the platform bed, a friend of mine, Shamila Yunus, that kind of dropped off Facebook for a while and came back, she saw the picture. She knows me too well, even though she's dropped out of the scene for a while and came back. She's like, is it black and have bats on it? And I said, sadly, no. She knows if it's me, it has to be black and have bats somewhere. That's so cute. So maybe we can make it black and put bats somewhere. We'll see. At some point, maybe, hopefully, I can go to Marketplace again as not as a subscriber, because as a member, because I don't like the way they have it set up. It's like, I might try to go through Marketplace and see if I can do some shopping and not have to join the group. And one of my supervisors did tell me that if something's in town, then she can get it from me. I belong to Free Cycle Fond du Lac. That would be a good one to check out. Let's just go with Free Cycle and Fond du Lac. Maybe I can find something. I did kind of casually belong to Free Cycle in Albuquerque as well. So, showing you my cup again. So maybe I can find something, because Free Cycle is typically, it's a trading site. And everything typically is just that. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything. So once I get the bed up to my liking, I will see if I can find a headboard for free that we can redo. The red dresser, I'm liking the red on red. It's kind of weird and kind of creepy. But as some of my friends had suggested, like I said, dry brushing the handles black or painting them black. I suggested dry brushing because I had done Warhammer with my younger son. So there's that. So, but I like Ashley Georgia, my friend on Facebook, and she's been my friend before in real life. Before that, we worked at Walmart together. Had suggested skull drawer pulls from Amazon, and that, at this point, that is my favorite alternative. And I do have them in my shopping cart. So, I do want to get those. Okay. I pointed it out earlier. Yes. My sister-in-law made that. It's called Sunken Treasure. It has fish glass beads in it to look like fish in the ocean. And some of the glass look kind of like ocean waves. And there's a cross that she wired in it, which is the sunken treasure. She figured, well, across, the treasure. Yeah. And you can attach symbolism to that. I don't think she meant anything more than that's the treasure. The sunken treasure is what looks like a wrought iron cross, because she had to put something to be the treasure. And then you've got little blown glass. It looks like bubbles. It looks it's supposed to look similar to the waves crashing across the ocean, across the beach, on the, whatever. And that's the treasure that you have to look for. But unfortunately, I did not know what the name of it was until later. I looked at it and proclaimed that it would fit with the bar I'm going to be setting up again, because it reminded me of a martini glass. Only you, Julie, only you. And she's like, I hadn't thought of that. So that's Sunken Treasure by Donna Marquardt. She has a Facebook. She has several pieces that she had to take home. because the co-op that she was with wasn't doing too well. So if you want to see some of her pieces, message her on Facebook. And if you're in Wisconsin, see if maybe you can take a look at some of her work and see what you can purchase from her. She could use the help. She's a local artist, and she's been, an artist as long as I can remember. And I've known her since I was in 5th grade, and I'm old. That's one of my pieces. I don't sell art, by the way. I just do it for myself. That was originally leaning up against the fireplace at my last place. That was to decorate the bar. My Foster's Inn artwork didn't make it. I'm sad. I might be able to do it again, but maybe not. I probably won't. But then again, you never know. It said Foster's Inn, where the coffee is strong, the liquor is stronger, and the food is to die for. And it had like blood splatters. And that I got, I believe, at the at-home store. It's been on was on my front door at my apartment for years, and now it's in here. I blew some of the dust off, but unfortunately blowing some of the dust off with canned air knocked off some of the sparklies. I'm not a big fan of sparklies, but the sparklies belong on that because that wreath is supposed to be sparkly. So, little mini tour. The dining room table is going to go here, so eventually at some point you will probably see me doing videos once again at a dining room table. I'm not sure how you'll see those because the chair will be higher, well, slightly higher up, so you might not see these as well. We'll figure out camera angles and such. I'm loving this chair, even though it's yellow, because it has wheels. It has wheels, guys. I could literally, if I wanted to, at this point, until I get the full-size bed in my bedroom, and it takes up almost all the room because it's a full-size bed's due, in a tiny bedroom, I could literally pull this chair in there and sit with a coffin shelf behind my head or whatever. I can pick a backdrop. I could literally take this chair. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I could have taken this chair and this little drink table into the living room in front of where I have the curtain that I have set up. Maybe we'll try that. We'll see what happens. And we will see, so that'll be fun. I didn't have a rolling chair before. That's cool. We'll try to, we'll see what we do with backdrops. This is temporary. Temporary, hopefully meaning less than 4 years this time, because I do still want a house. That is my main goal, to get a house before I retire. Or since I'm going to hopefully be retiring at 62, which is my goal, my first goal. It might be before I'm 67, but it will be while I'm in retirement age. I want a house. Again, the mobile home I had was a good size, except for the bedrooms. So basically, kind of a composite of the mobile home as far as size, a full-size kitchen, full-size living room, which is what the mobile home had, with a nice master bedroom, which is what my last apartment had, and basically, even if it was the same size, basically, as the last apartment I had, that was not bad. However, it needed one more bedroom. It had 2 bedrooms, it needed 3 bedrooms. So, wish list would be a ranch-style house, maybe even a mobile home at this point. The size of the mobile home I had, with, either that with 3 bedrooms and a decent-sized bathroom, or the last apartment I had, which had a halfway decent-sized bathroom, and 1 more bedroom. But I do want to have, I do want a washer-dryer hookup. I do miss that. So, basically, a little bit, basically, again, eclectic. If I can piece together the best elements of the mobile home I had with the last apartment I had, plus one bedroom, that would be perfect. So I'm going to hopefully look around here shortly. Well, not this year. Next year, maybe, because January. I moved in December, so but they started the lease in January, which is weird. So January to January is a year. So about the time I get ready to retire part-time, I should hopefully be able to look for a house. Fingers crossed. And again, my credit score has to go back up. It was good enough to get me into this apartment. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I would have been still in the Airbnb longer. So that's my main thing, is making sure the credit score is high enough to get a loan. So whatever the score it was I needed to get into here, I needed higher, even higher than that, to get a house. So I've got a couple years to keep building on that and getting it higher. And that way we can get a loan, we being me, get a loan and get a house. So it might still be a thing. Hopefully maybe still by the time I retire at 62, we can have a house or a mobile home. I'll be happy with that. I'm not picky. I'm not going to hold out for my dream house, because there are reasons why dream houses are dream houses. You usually can't attain it. And once again, just like the previous video that I didn't keep, we're 21 minutes, so I've kept you long enough. And Lemon Ginger Tea, wonderful tea company. It is a nice pairing of lemon and ginger against the green tea, but it's a lovely backdrop for the tea. Because it's not as strong a flavor as a black tea. And it did help clear my sinuses up a bit. So now that the tea, I'm all done drinking the tea, I can taste it better. What the tea is supposed to taste like, the lemon and the ginger together, a perfect combination, with the green tea holding it up in the back. So that's, but if you like me, at the beginning of this, like I said, that my nose was kind of stuffy, I was tasting the lemon more, and the ginger not so much, and the green tea was basically there because that's the base. So again, please try the tea. Check out Mad Hatter Tea Reviews. Again, that's where I got the tea from, him and his wife. If I didn't mention that in the video earlier, I'm remiss. Check them out. And also check out your other goth YouTubers. They seem to be dropping like flies. Give them love, give them support, because it is a good subculture. And algorithm be darned. Copyright be darned. Let's try to to keep goth around if we have to. Let's, it's okay to mention the music, but let's try and put it in a respectful place, to where if you want your channel to thrive, if you want your channel to grow, and you want to deal with the algorithm the way it is, find public domain music to play in the background. If you're going to play music, if you find like generic, things that can be at goth, use as goth. I'm gonna end it there. Keep it dark, keep it weird. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more goth on a budget, eclectic videos involving snacks and alcohol and other such goofiness. And I'll see you next time. Bye.